Okay, only Igbo mean Biafra. Before I start, I may like to ask you guys to save this video because I know some of you guys or many of Biafran, they are illiterate, they are not well educated. Save this video, run to your neighbor and ask them ask them to translate it to you guys. I swear to Almighty God, even you people have separate your nation, mean Biafra. You must see Fuĺani in your land. You must, that one is compulsory. Fuĺani is either you separate this land, you separate your own Biafra. Wallahi, Fuĺani must go there. Compulsory. Fulanis are not your mate. We are not your mate. We are not your mate. Fulanis are not your problem. Why you guys like you are out of your sense? Fulanis are not your problem. You are fighting with the government and still now you are still fighting with the Fuĺani. They play. You guys are wasting your time. Oh. Allah, I swear to Almighty God, even you people spread this nation, you must see Fuĺani in your land, Biafra. You must see Fuĺani. I swear to God. This is what I promised to you guys.
Yes, and welcome back to this channel where we give now updates. On a year waiting a year. I want make we share this video because see our so-called elites will not support this struggle. Make they hear from the mouth of this janjaweed waiting that they talk. If you imagine this kind one they talk say we not dedicated. I want make we listen to Prime Minister.
Also to the brother that asked question previously that Mazen Amdekano had the Israeli flag on his timeline.
Mute yourself again. If you mute yourself, we'll remove you. Mute yourself until you are called upon. Until I ask you to unmute, please.
That Mazen Amdekano has an Israeli flag on his timeline. Yes, he does. He does have Israeli flag on his timeline, just like myself. If you go to my Twitter, to my X, you will know that the Star of David is there boldly. We're not hiding it. We're not shying away from it, from who we are. And in the Biafra flag today, you have the Star of David boldly in the center of the sun. And so, but when he was kidnapped from Kenya, the people whom were following him, the people he surrounded himself with, what did they do? They started attacking Israel. That should tell you enough, a lot you need to know. The people whom he was fighting Biafra with, who was praising him when he was in Israel, when he appeared in Israel, they were praising him, praising Israel. Immediately he was captured because they believe they have done it all. That he will never come out again. What did they do today? They are supporting Palestine. They are not abusing Israel. The same people are telling you about Biafra. And that is to show to you those who your enemies within yourself. So think about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ebu PM. It is obvious. We know that very clearly. And now they are calling Israel the evil, and they are calling Palestinians the light. You know, and they still say they are following Mazen Amdekano. Thank you. Please unmute yourself and bring your question. David Nanda. David Nanda.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My Prime Minister, thank you, sir, for setting up this space for Biafrans to ask questions. I really appreciate you and I appreciate what you are doing, sir. We are very much happy. I want to ask a question. You see, before now, there was a time you asked the Southeast governors to give Biafrans, to give them, that was then when the Eastern Security Network was in place. You said the Southeastern governors should give an opportunity for the Eastern Security Network that they will make sure they get rid of all the terrorists and all the kidnappers in Biafra land, and you were not listening to. Now, since the inauguration of the Biafran Liberation Army, there have been the issue of crime in Biafra land has been minimized. Even up to this moment, Biafrans can now go to the farm. Biafrans are now sleeping with their eyes closed. I want to ask you, sir, What method? What is behind all these things that you are doing? Because even those who could not believe that Biafra land could be gotten rid of terrorists and the kidnappers are now being happy of what you are doing. What do you have? What is the method behind this? Your way of making things happen in Biafra land, even when people are doubting your resolve to that conclusion, sir. I want to know, because you have done wonderfully well, that Biafrans are happy. I can sleep with their two eyes closed. So, what is the secret behind the success that you have achieved so far, sir? Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is a very important and very nice question. The secret is that you need to first of all identify your problem, the source of your problem. And it is applicable in every aspect of life, both in your health, both in school, both in your work life. Before you are able to solve your problem, you must identify the source of the problem. If you are sick today, you go to hospital. The doctors will conduct a series of tests to know why you are sick. And then when they identify, and they start attacking the root of that sickness. That's how things are done. So what we did was to find the root cause of the insecurity in Biafra land. And we find out that the Nigeria Terrorist Army, police, and every forces wearing the uniform of Nigeria are the source, the primary source. In fact, not just the primary source, the primary and the secondary source of insecurity. In addition to their killings, in addition to the extrajudicial killing, undocumented killing, forceful disappearance of Biafra people, kidnapping. So we identify the problem of insecurity and start attacking it. That's why you see that insecurity has reduced to the minimum. And the only people that are crying about insecurity are the same people who commit the crime, Nigerian security agencies. So once you engage them, the crime will reduce. And that's exactly what happened in Biafra land. You know that before the formation of the Biafra Liberation Army, kidnapping is happening or was happening at the checkpoint, Nigerian military checkpoint, Nigerian naval checkpoint, police checkpoint, Air Force checkpoint. It is only in Biafra land that you have Air Force mountain checkpoint. You have the SSS. It is only in Biafra land that you have all the different security terrorist agents in Nigeria mounted roadblock. So when you start engaging them, the kidnapping and the crime will reduce. And that's exactly what has happened. If you think I am lying, go around other Nigeria states and see what is happening there. Nobody has been able to engage them. The killing in Kaduna, they will accuse the military of aiding it. The killing in Plateau, they accuse the military of aiding it. The killing in Zamfara, they accuse the military of aiding it. Every killing in Nigeria that has recorded a mass killing of the people in Nigeria have always the military hand in it. So they are the source. They give them arms, they give them protection, they aid them, they even coordinate the attack against the people. Go to the last attack, the last 10 attack on the indigenous people in Nigeria today, you are going to hear the story of how military aided them directly. And the worst part is, or the good part is that the people, the victim, are no longer afraid to speak up. So they tell you right before your very own eyes the role the military played in the attack against their people. So the victim are telling the stories. And until they start attacking the military that are aiding this terrorist attack, they will continue to live in IDP camp. So Biafra have identified our problem and we are tackling it. Thank you.
Can I ask a follow-up question, sir?
Go ahead.
Okay, my second question is this. Don't you think that the reason why they put your names among those wanted in Nigeria is connected with the fact that you are dislodging the terrorists and the kidnappers from Biafra land?
Of course, that is the only reason. There is no other reason. The only reason is that we find out the mechanism to deal with them. And it happens that since the history of the Biafra agitation and liberation, We are the only people who have actually identified the source of the problem and tackling it. That's why you see them doing what they have never done before. That's why you see them talking about me at the National Assembly. There has never been any time that the Biafra agitators was being discussed at the National Assembly by all senators who are the product of Nigeria. Everybody. Even before the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have never discussed him at the National Assembly, declaring him wanted. So you can imagine what they would do to themselves. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. He was not declared wanted by the state, by the terrorist state. And look at what they are doing to him now. Then you will understand, by the time if they get themselves, how they will do it. So we know, and that's why I said I am learning from what happened to others. And Nigeria will face the ruthlessness of the self-defense of Biafra people. We're just starting. They should wait until the declaration of Biafra in December 2nd. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. But
and then also I want to use the opportunity to correct some certain information that are circulating on social media. On December 2nd, we are not declaring Biafra. For these illiterates that are going from one platform to another, shouting how someone want to declare Biafra, that you cannot declare Biafra. We are not declaring Biafra. We are declaring the restoration of independent state of Biafra. The Biafra that was declared in 1967 to 1970 is what we are declaring the restoration. And I want people to understand the English language there. Thank you.
Thank you, my PM. Thank you, my PM. Everybody know that Biafra existed as a nation, and a nation that is thank you, our PM. Let's get into this. We are not just members here. We are not afraid of our haters. And that's why I brought you in the charisma. The charisma, I saw your thumbs down. Yes, and that's why I brought you in. Once that's your question, let's get you out there making you thumbs down. Please make it count. You have 60 seconds.
Okay then. Good evening to you all, and thank you for bringing me up. I really have something to say because I've been joining the conversation like a couple of times also. To me, it's not a question.
Before he starts, what he is here to do is, we have to make it very clear, he is here to ask question, not opinion. We don't need his opinion here. Let him ask question and I will address him, not his giving his opinion. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Let's ask the question. Make sure it's a question.
Okay, then let me make it a question. What's the purpose? I really want to know the purpose of declaring the Biafra nation I really want to know that. Let me make it a question. So I want to hear a very clear and, very good opinion why we must make a Biafra nation in Nigeria. Thank you. That's my question.
Not in Nigeria. We're never part of Nigeria. First of all, Nigeria is never a country. And we need to start discussing the root, the root cause of the Biafra agitation. Do you know the root cause of the Biafra agitation?
It was the Republic of Nigeria, I knew, not Republic of Biafra. Do you know
how Nigeria become a country in the first place?
Of course I do.
How?
I told you, I should ask a question, let you answer. I think you are asking me a question instead.
Yeah, because you didn't ask any question.
I asked a question. Why must we declare a Biafra nation? Does Biafra come before Nigeria? Nigeria is the Republic of Nigeria.
Can you listen, please? Just listen. And
you say why I want to declare a Biafra. First of all, Biafra has been in existence over 5,000 years before Nigeria. Nigeria was just 100 years ago. Nigeria was forcefully amalgamated to become a country in 1914. During the amalgamation, Biafra consent was not sought. Biafra did not give their consent to become one Nigeria. And before then, Nigeria was forcefully amalgamated under the gun and bullet of a man called Lord Lugard. So it was not a free will of even your own forefathers. They rejected Nigeria. And today, after 100 years, according to the story and the agreement, they said after 100 years, people can now renegotiate the coexistence of their 18 nationalities within Nigeria's space. In 2014 was that 100 years. They swept it under the carpet. And that was the reason why we say we are not going to continue this particular union that has never favored us, the union that will never allow us to excel, to compete innovatively among other nations, the union that doesn't allow our women to have good hospital, the union that does not give, that is eradicating innovation and bringing tsunami, the union that does not allow our people to go to school and learn how to compete internationally, the union that has not given security only to supervise the death of millions of Biafrans, the union that has never brought anything on the table other than death of many nationalities. This is the union we don't want to be part of. That is the reason for Biafra declaration. Is that clear?
Yeah, Mr. Simøñ, it's clear. Let me say one last thing before I drop. Instead of that, I think we need to find a solution to that. Not violence. Not violence. So violence will not work. It will only.
Can he go ahead? He's making a very good comment here. Go ahead. Continue with that.
Mr. Prime Minister, violence will never work. We need to find a solution instead of violence. We need to.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I would like to give you opportunity to say something again. Now let me address the issue of violence. The question you should be asking is, who is the one bringing the violence? Is it the Nigerian state or the Biafra people? The answer is the Nigerian state are bringing the violence, not the Biafra people. The Biafra people are just defending themselves after many years and decades of violence by the Nigerian state. From 2015 to 2017, we have witnessed wanton killing, mass murder of the Biafra agitators that were carrying ordinary flag. Are you going to call that Holy Communion? It was violent from the Nigerian state. In 2017, Nnamdi Kanu house was invaded with armored tank. They shoot and leveled 28 persons. According to people who were there, they said they killed over 100 persons, but 28 was reported officially. Was there any violence from the Biafra side from that time? By that time, the answer is no. In Èkpa, hundreds of Biafrans were massacred, unarmed, only flag. It is the act of violence by the Nigerian state. In Aba, 150 was reported by Amnesty International in a playground, in a playing or playground in school where they gathered and was chanting and singing music. The security agent of Nigeria invaded that school, killed 150 on the spot. Now, after this series of killing, I came on board. I said, I will not be part of the Biafra agitation where people will follow me and then they will get killed and I will shout and nobody listening to me. And what I'm going to do is I will activate the internationally recognized self-defense of the Biafra people. Under international law, we begin to provide the same equal measures of force that they are using to kill them. If they come with AK-47, we'll make sure that Biafra have AK-47 to defend themselves. If they come with GPMG, we'll make sure that Biafra have GPMG to defend themselves. And that's what is going on today. So who is the one who brought the violence? Is it us, who have been killed in numbers and decided to defend ourselves? Or the government, who have been killing even those who have nothing to do with Biafra, they kill them. Children, they kill them. I want you to go and reflect on this. Who are the ones who brought insecurity or violence in the eastern region of Nigeria? It is the Nigerian government, not us. We are only as a result of the attack against our people and we defend ourselves. And today, we will not only defend, we will also embark on offensive very soon because the best defense is to attack. We have seen that they are not going to let us be. We have seen that their plan is to exterminate Biafra people. So we will start to make life very uncomfortable by the delegitimization process we are already going. So we are going to start visiting them very soon. It's not just about to keep going and start waiting for when they come to kill us. We defend ourselves. No, we will make sure they leave our land. We are now in real business to liberate Biafra. It's no longer the time they will kill and will shout on social media. Nobody listens to us. So my brother, that is what is going on. We are defending ourselves against the violence of Nigeria state. Thank you.
Yes, now welcome back from that update. Now here waiting and how Prime Minister they respond to these questions we Indigbos and some of these Efulefu self they among the ask these questions. Now why Biafran they respond to this one way they always call themselves Biafran first child or what for social media. Now why Prime Minister tell him when I get in time, we know who between me and him, who is either going to enter inside Biafra land. I have left social media ranting. Now waiting Prime Minister, try tell me that. For this matter, me I go rest my case now, thank you.